I'm here. I love everybody, and I don't like a lot of stuff that go on. But look, I ain't the shot caller. I ain't the one calling the stuff to be done. So I ain't gonna always be the person who can call in and stop it. But you know what I could do? I can always spit positive energy to the brothers and the sisters in the neighborhood, man, and let them know, man, we ain't got to get down that way.
What's good, y'all? What's the Numbers TV? It's your boy Paul Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and like a video if you appreciate the content that Paul Rowe and What's the Numbers I provided. Today we back with another profile piece. This one is on Dell Dogg, real name Liddell Rose. In this video we're going to take a look at his early years growing up in South Central LA, where he will become a member of the Main Street Crips. Next we will talk about his music label, car club, community giveaways, and OG status in his gang, which is some of the reasons why Dell Dogg was loved and respected by many in the streets of LA and also in the music, sports, and entertainment industries. Lastly, we will look at the sad situation regarding his shooting death in 2015. Dell Dogg is from the Broadway and Manchester area of South Los Angeles. Growing up in that neighborhood in the 70s and 80s during the early years of the Bloods and Crips, Dell Dogg will eventually be influenced to join the Main Street Crips at 15 years old, after watching his older brother Michael join 5 years earlier. Gang activity will follow, and multiple arrests for assault and robbery would occur in Dell Dogg's younger years. But known for having a good business mind and always seeing the bigger picture, Dell Dogg would take his love for cars and music and turn it into profitable businesses, as he would go on to start a music label and car club named For Life Records and Mafia for Life Car Club. He will also create a foundation that will benefit community children called Kids for Life. Because of his generosity, Dell Dogg would start being called the street apostle by those that knew him. Known to frequent church and be a firm believer in God, he started to shy away from being a full-fledged gangbanger in his 30s and started to focus on different businesses he was a part of and helping those around him. By the late 90s and early 2000s, Dell Dogg was on to doing bigger and better things. Always into building cars and bikes for himself and others, his Mafia for Life car club will make a name for itself by having some of the best lowriders on the West Coast for years. The car club would expand and have numerous chapters in states outside of California. Also during this time, Dell Dogg built personal relationships with people like Shaquille O'Neal, Ice Cube, Steve Harvey, and Snoop Dogg, just to name a few. His For Life music label released multiple mixtapes and compilation albums independently in the early 2000s as they looked to sign a distribution deal with a major label. Trey D from the Dogg Pound and legendary Death Row days appeared on a bunch of different tracks on the mixtapes. Dell Dogg was known to give back to the children and less fortunate. He was looked at as a positive figure in the neighborhood, someone who would be quick to lend a helping hand if needed. Even with the rumors and stories of him still controlling his gang and making millions of dollars in the streets, his community loved him. In 2011, Dell Dogg would make national news when reports of a 2008 kidnapping he allegedly took part in would be released. The story is that an associate of his and Shaquille O'Neal, named Robert Ross, was threatening to release a sex tape showing Shaq having sex with multiple women other than his wife at the time, Shawnee O'Neal. Reports say Dell Dogg and 6 other men kidnapped Ross at gunpoint and brought him back to Dell Dogg's house, where the 7 men beat, robbed, and threatened him. Ross eventually went to police and Dell Dogg was arrested with the others. Shaq was questioned but never charged with ordering or participating in the kidnapping. The case against Dell Dogg would fall apart when the prosecutor would choose not to proceed with the case after credibility issues arose during Ross's testimony. The judge in the case would then drop the charges against Dell Dogg and the others. After beating the kidnapping case, Dell Dogg would move on with his life. The music, entertainment ventures, car club events, and community giveaways would continue. But sadly, tragedy would strike in July 2015 when Dell Dogg at the age of 50 would be shot and killed in his own neighborhood. Although there's not too many details on what exactly happened, reports say some type of argument or disagreement happened between individuals and the end result was Dell Dogg being shot and killed. Supposedly police arrested someone in connection with the shooting but released them because of insufficient evidence. So as of today, no one has been charged or convicted for murdering Dell Dogg. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV. There's a quick profile piece on Dell Dogg. Someone who a lot of people in Los Angeles might consider a big homie, or OG, someone who was doing his thing for a long time. When he got killed, there was a lot of different rumors and speculation because it happened when the whole 100 Days, 100 Night thing first started. Then some people were saying it was some in-house type of thing. Then some people were saying it was rival gang. So being that no story was specific, that nobody had the definite story, I just gave you a little background on who he was, what some of the things he had going on, and the situation that we know around him getting killed. So rest in peace to Dell Dogg, man. He looked like he was somebody who definitely had the respect of many out there. And he lost his life 50 years old, after, probably not being active like that. How things sometimes can just go left at any time. But like I said, it was What's the Numbers TV. We just hit 30,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all for, rocking with the channel. Stay tuned to what we got coming, man. As soon as, the situation's over, world get back to normal, we'll be right back. And I got a lot more different things coming for y'all on the channel, man. So I appreciate all y'all for rocking with us, man. What's the Numbers TV? It's your boy, Paul Rowe. Go check out the Instagram. My email's in the description. Anyone want to get at me on some business. And other than that, we back before you know it, man. We out of here. Peace.